Hey yo YouTube, welcome back to the Life Below. Today I got a very informative video on how to create a personal SKU number system to help any reseller find any item inside their inventory within a handful of seconds. First off, what is a SKU? SKU, stock keeping unit, and it's usually a alphanumerical digit that retailers will use to help basically like create a code to help them find the item ASAP, because if you got 20 items that you got to ship out today, you can't be taking 30-60 minutes to find each item and lose your whole day. So you got to know where your stuff's at so you can move it quickly, get them profits coming in. So stick with me, I'll show you how I do mine. Today I'm going to use sports cards as an example, but it works for anything, and I'll show you that too in the end. Come on. So for today's example, we're going to use these three cards. I grabbed one baseball card, one basketball card, and one football card. Now, if these were the only three cards I had to sell, I probably would not need a SKU system, because I would know basically which card sold and I would just grab that card. But what happens when this becomes this? So many cards all gathered together. How could you find anything in a matter of seconds? So for sports cards, I like to categorize my inventory by the specific sport. So baseball would be represented by base. The letters B-A-S-E would represent baseball. B-ball, the letters B-B-A-L-L would represent basketball. And finally, foot, the letters F-O-O-T would represent football. And then I'd use a hyphen after all those each, and then I'd follow it with the number. 1 being the first card listed, 2, 3, 4, and continuing on throughout the count. So if this was my very first three cards, I would have base -1 for the Gleyber Torres. I would have B-ball -1 for the Shaquille O'Neal. And then I would have foot -1 for the Jerry Rice card. Simple enough? Okay, so now here I am on my spreadsheet. As you can see, I already filled out the information. Gleyber Torres, Shaquille O'Neal, Jerry Rice. Got the types of cards, card numbers, and whatnot. And this column here is my SKU column. So for the first one, we'll do the Gleyber Torres, which is the baseball. So I always recommend doing these in bunches, because as you can see, all I have to do, highlight the one above it. This was the last one I did, happened to be a baseball card. So I'm just going to scroll it down one row, and it'll change it from base 468 to base 469, and that is my SKU. So I take my post-it note here that I like to use, and I write the SKU number, base -469, as you can see there. So that will go onto the back of the card like so. And that one is finished. So let's go Shaquille O'Neal basketball. So I will have to scroll up to the last basketball card I did, which was a while ago. So there it is, B-ball 317. So I'm just going to copy that, come all the way back down to the Shaquille right there. I'm going to paste it, but don't forget, we got to add 1. So from 317 to 318, enter, and there we go. So once again, write it on the post-it note, B-ball 318, B-ball 318, kill, and post it. Boom. And then we'll add that to the basketball stack. And then final card, the Jerry Rice football. Once again, we're gonna have to go all the way back up to find the last football card we did. There it is, foot 259. So I'm gonna copy that, come all the way back down to Jetty, paste it, and don't forget to add one. So from 259 to 260. Enter. Write it on the post-it. Foot dash 260. Peel. Here's a little tip. If you peel these from the bottom up, it's going to cause them to eventually fold up. They're going to fold in the direction that you peel it. So I've started to come to the side and rip it like that. See how it has more of a curve now, like that way? It just works a lot better in the long run. Quick little tip. And there we go. Foot dash 260. Straight to my football pile. So now it's time to list the card. So let me come to my drafts. We'll do the Glaber Torres because I already started that here. Resume the draft on the Glaber. Everything here is filled out. All I have to do is add the SKU number. So you're just going to scroll down just past title. You'll see custom label, SKU, SKU, and that's where we're going to enter it. So for the Glaber, it was base 469. So we're just going to type that in, 469. Boom. That's done. Let me edit this. I did that photo listing, which you saw a video of not too long ago. It didn't copy my store category correctly. So this is a baseball card. It is a rookie. So let's go baseball cards, rookie cards. Boom, done with that. I filled all that in. Select condition, ungraded. We'll go excellent. Description's done. Buy it now. A Glaber rookie insert. I don't know. Let's just go $1.99. Glaber kind of fell off these last couple seasons. So what do you guys think? Has he got it in him still? The Yankees gonna keep him around? We'll take offers at $1.25 since it's a rookie card. Shipping 1/10/5/1. I use the eBay envelope, standard envelope. Who would like to see a video about that? Anybody have questions or concerns? Let me know in the comments about the standard envelope, eBay standard envelope. I use that a lot on my low-end stuff. Anything under 20 bucks, you can ship through the eBay standard envelope. I'm just gonna charge $1.25 for the shipping. That includes the shipping plus the supplies. My preferences, for some reason it didn't register the zip code. Let's get that in there. Once again, everything on Lolo Deals ships 1 day shipping. Just for you to know. If you want to check out my store and my items I have available, hit the link in the description. I'll leave it there, Lolo Deals on eBay. And that's it, so I can list it. Boom. Cards listed. Now, what do? We have the card listed. We have to store the card. Well, let's see what we got. This here is the shoebox house from the fine people at Baseball Card World, better known as BCW. They have everything to protect, store, and display your sports card collection. So as you can see, I have 6 available boxes, and they're all labeled. The far left is baseball. I had so many baseball cards that eventually I had to get a second box going. There's my basketball, my football, These are my other live cards, stuff like consignment, other sports, hockey, soccer, golf, things like that. And then this is, I was just storing some rookies, but I'm about to get rid of those. That way I can expand these other sports here. Eventually, I think I'll have all baseball, all basketball, all football, separate houses, you know what I mean? But yeah, so that's the shoebox house. So we're gonna open our live baseball. And as you can see, there they are. Base, 385, 386, 387, and so on, right? So the last one, base 468. Got my Glaber Torres, the brand new card we just listed, base 469. So there it is. It goes right behind there. It's hard to do with one hand. And there you go. Stored away. Put these others back. Close the box. And back into the house. Simple and plain. Then I would just do the same thing for the next two cards. And that's how I store based on my SKU system. Low deal style. Like I said, for other items, I recommend using a rack system. Something that's towered. So this is a 6-shelf unit. So we would label this rack number 1, row 1, rack 1, row 2, rack 1, row 3, rack 1, row 4, rack 1, row 5, and rack 1, row 6. And if we had multiple items, say they're numbered from left to right, it'd be rack 1, row 1. We want item 4, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it'd be the prestige box. We could pull that real quick off the shelf, for example. Or let's say we're gonna sell some of these PSA sleeves for the graded PSA cards. And let's say this was, let's say the box was 1 and these were 2. So it'd be rack 1, row 5, dash 2. And these would all be labeled, right? Pre-packaged in shipping plastics, ready to go. So that'd be rack 1, row 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Item 2, like I said, would be labeled, and you can get that real quick. That's the rack system that I use for my non-sports card items. Go check it out. Low deals on eBay. Link is always in the description. See what else I have to offer. But yeah, man, SKU systems. Take advantage of the system.
Waiting for you in my suit and tie. Spend the whole damn day, baby, you and I. Two birds just learning to fly. We afraid to leave, but we yearning to try. We live, we learn, we die. I continue to give you my life. That's something I cannot give twice. Say they hating, I'll double up twice. She on my side, taste you the tango. Booty is juicy, just like a mango.